All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. Dinga, dinga, dinga. We are in session. So, what would normally be a Saturday class, or it doesn't always have to be a Saturday class, but Saturday or Sunday, weekend class for sure. So, we are doing a 3-weekend or 3-part class series on an introduction to astrology. We're covering Western astrology, mind you. Okay. So we're going to be covering the zodiac signs, the 12 houses of astrology, and also the planets as well. So this week 1, we're going over the 12 signs of the zodiac. So it's so good to see everyone. I'm super sorry. I know that I'm running really late, but there's like some extras that we definitely threw in. Moose helped me. Thank you, Moose, by the way. Moose, I can't write you back right now. If you just send any more of the clips, I'm sorry. But I'll make do with the ones you gave me. So, and thank you so much. This is so beautiful. You guys are going to be so excited. Anywho, but yes, welcome if you're new here. While you're here, please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe. I'm back down to $7.99. 8's my favorite number. Can I get to 800? That would be fantastic. If we could do that. So if you are not subbed up, please subscribe. Also, just a quick disclaimer. This is not a tarot reading stream. Even though I am a tarot reader, this is not a tarot reading stream. I will be going live tonight, though, with tarot readings, okay? So please make sure you're subbed up. Hit that bell. Also, if you want to become a member, become an official lovey, you can become a member by clicking the link that is... I pinned it to the top of the chat. So if you are not a lover, you can become one or hit the join button. All right. I'm going to start doing 2 members live. I might start doing 2 member onlys, like lives during the month, or I might do the 1 members live and then do like an extra video for y'all every month. I'm still deciding, but if you'd like to become a member, that is pinned to the top of the chat. So, having said that, I'm so excited about this class, you guys. So excited. Let me hop back into chat. Now, I saw a lot of you in here already. If I didn't say hello to you individually, please forgive me. I see Aria. Arf, good to see you. Lucky. Hi, birth chart lady. Good to see you. Kelly P. Good to see you. Kelly P. Are you new here? If you are, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I feel like maybe you're not, but maybe you are, so I could be wrong. Mel brought me an apple. Oh, thank you, Mel. So did Misfit was the first one to bring me an apple. You guys know I'm a sucker for an apple for the teacher. So all you that brought me apples, you guys all have A+ as of right now. I probably threw the rest of it. Oh, they call me Rose. So good to see you. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't respond to your message a couple days ago, but I did get it, and thank you. Kelly P. Okay, you have been here a few times. I was right. Whew. Good. Welcome back. Bofa, Meow, Arf, Jiraiya. Arf. I know Jiraiya's got to be really excited for this class. I love me some planets. Yes. I did see Moose in here. Hello, love. Bofa, good to see you. I think I sent me out a second ago. Okay, Braze. Okay, Braze. How are you, lovey? All right. Who else popped in here? Misfit's in here, or he was a bit ago. Thank you, Misfit. Arf, good to see you. Oh, yes, you brought me red balloons. I appreciate those. You know they're my fave. And Fofa renewed her membership. So hold on, let me do this real quick for Fofa. Before I forget, I'm actually kind of happy at myself for remembering. Fofa?
Welcome to the Lovies crew. Do it now. Welcome to the Lovey's crew. Do it now. Welcome to the Lovey's crew. Do it now. Welcome to the Lovey's crew.
Oh, I'm dead. All I keep hearing is, I just keep hearing the screaming. I love it so much. Thank you, Ash and Dead Fred, for that. I love, love, love that clip. All right. So, Sally Mae, welcome. I love that. Welcome to the Lovey's crew, right? I think Ash had him do that, especially for this. I'm pretty sure. I'm a suck up. Mel. Clumsy, no worries. And I sent messages. I don't expect anything. We'll see. So I won't forget in my head. That's okay. I hear you. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to be like an intro, like the basics to astrology. We're going to be going over the planets, the houses in astrology. But today's class, this is going to be class number 1, is going to be the 12 signs of the zodiac. Okay. So, if when y'all are ready, just give me a thumbs up and then we'll start shortly, okay? By the way, if anyone here has any like extensive knowledge on astrology, or how about everyone in the chat just let me know what you know about astrology or what comes to mind when I say astrology. That's even better. I'm not muted, you brat. Dry, stop being a brat. The moon is not really made of cheese. How cute is this? I love this. Kelly P, you are in good hands. I am also a Taurus. Arf, arf. Taurus gang. Absolutely no knowledge. Okay. It's actually, so what you could kind of define it as is, yes, that, but I would define it more as like from Earth too. So I would add from Earth's, location, so to speak, in the galaxy. So keep that in mind as well. Lady Autumn Sky, yay! I'm so glad you're here. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Hey, babe, what's your sign? I don't know squat. That's okay. That's okay. So I do encourage anyone, and I will be the first to say, I do not have extensive knowledge in astrology. Okay. It's not like my knowledge, of course, like it is in tarot. However, I'd say I have more than a good grasp on the basics. And this is a class that's kind of been requested. So I figured let's do it, right? And I'm excited about it. Sally Mae's a Gemini. So, I often want to know someone's moon sign. I feel like the moon sign is the most kind of revealing. If you're trying to get to the kind of like the depth of a person, I always am curious about people's moon signs. But so, like I said, we're going to start real basic. This is going to be a 3-part course. Okay. So next weekend, we'll be covering the 12 houses in astrology. And then the weekend after that, we'll be doing the planets in astrology. Okay. And then I might even do like an extra week where we kind of merge everything. But you will see, especially if you attend all 3 classes. And if you don't worry, you can always catch the replay. But you'll be able to see this connection between all of them that you're just like, whoa, once you start to go through just the basics of each one. So, having said that, a moon sign would be where the moon was at during your time of birth, so to speak. And you have your rising, your sun, and your moon sign. And I will put a link in chat to if you guys do want to access like your moon sign and stuff like that. I will do that a little later. So everyone's ready to go though. Thumbs up, and we'll get rolling. About to take myself off. Let me know if I'm sharing okay too, by the way. Whoop whoop. All right, Lefty, good to see you. Lovey. Arf arf. Jariah, okay. I think we're getting thumbs up, so we're good. All right, again, I want to also give a heads up. If anybody does want to take notes, feel free to. I love notes. I love taking notes. I'm all about that. So if you'd like to take notes, please feel free, or catch the replay and you can take notes that way as well. Boom her. So good to see you. Arf, arf. Right on time. Right on time, my dear. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be a 3-part, or it's going to be a 3 series type of classes, or we're breaking it up into 3 different categories because there's a lot to cover. And this is just kind of the basics. So the first part of our intro to astrology is going to be the intro to the 12 zodiac signs in Western astrology. Okay, so Clumsy is such a nerd taking notes. I love taking notes. I love it. I'll be a nerd all day. I don't care. All right, so if everyone's ready to go, give me a thumbs up and we shall begin. Just got a video finished for rendering. Talk about timing. Nice. Very nice. All right. So again, give me a thumbs up and we shall begin. I'm so excited for this class. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, let's get rolling. So class number 1, this is going to be the intro to the 12 zodiac signs in Western astrology, okay? So astrology and the zodiac. Look how cute my wheel is, y'all. This spinning wheel. Spin, 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 spin. Look how cute this is. I so love this graphic. I know I'm being a little corny here, but I'm okay with that. Look how adorable it is, though. I love that little spinny thing. Okay, so astrology and the zodiac. So there is like a please note little thing right here. Please note in this presentation, we will be discussing and learning about what is known as Western astrology. Okay, now while Western astrology is really old, believe it or not, there is even older forms of astrology, especially what comes to mind is Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology is Indian based, and they've been practicing astrology for forever, really, honestly. So I just want to note this is based on Western astrology, all right? Any questions so far? Go ahead and throw them in the chat if you do have any questions. I don't want anyone to feel like they're lost or anything. Oh, look, we got note takers. Oh, I love it. Yay. All right. So, corny, who's corny? So what is astrology? So I tried to break it down to the most basic language, in the most basic terms possible. Coming from the Latin word astrologia, or astrologia, derives from the Greek meaning star and the count of / view of. Okay, so simply put, astrology is the study of the stars, and in particular, the placement of the stars at any given time. And I do want to add, especially when it comes to reading a birth chart or someone's time of birth, um, the placement of stars at your time of birth is really what a birth chart is all about. So, additional info. Again, the importance of the celestial history during one's time of birth, when you are born and under what constellation, etc. The tropical zodiac, that's what you'll hear it often referred to. And I don't even know if I want to say often referred to, but definitely people who know their way around zodiac and astrology and all that might reference the tropical zodiac. Now, it's meaning the sun equinox, just like Jariah mentioned a little bit ago too. It's derived into 12 different constellations. All right. So that is what we'll be going over, the 12 different constellations, the 12 signs of the zodiac. Now, if you've ever had your birth chart printed, you'll see in there a lot of mentions to tropical zodiac, and it's just meaning the sun equinox is what it's going off of. Okay. So any questions thus far, go ahead and ask. Don't be shy. Jariah says, astrology technically is the oldest religion, with people mapping out the stars up to 30K years ago. Yeah, that's why I said it's been practiced literally for eons. It's really interesting too, because it was considered it was taken very seriously for a really long period of time, astrology. Like only the elite would be able to study the stars at one point. And it wasn't until like kind of turn of the century, around 19th century or so, where it started to become, I would say, even the advancement of maybe science and just everything in general kind of dimmed the seriousness, I guess you could say that, the seriousness or the weight or the legitimacy of astrology in general. So, all right, so now no questions, I don't think, thus far. So now we're going to dive into these 12 different constellations, okay? Now, it's going to be 1 through 12. So if you are taking notes, it is important to know the order these go in, okay? So we're going to start with the very first sign in astrology, okay? Does anyone know the first, or of zodiac / astrology, does anyone know the first sign in the zodiac? If you do, type it in the chat. If you don't, that's okay as well. But what is the first sign in the zodiac? All right, we got some people that got it. Whoop whoop. Wait, not Misfit. Oh, Lady on the Sky put it in first. I see it now. Yes, Aries, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Good job. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold, please. All right. So, yes, the first sign of the zodiac in Western astrology is Aries. We have an Aries right here, by the way. And we're going to take a peek at Aries constellation, the constellation of Aries. All right. That now looks so good. You did such a good job, Moose. It looks so fantastic. Okay, so the first sign of the zodiac is Aries, the ram, okay? So this is the very first sign in the Western zodiac. So cool, right? Okay, so Aries translate it's the Aries translation. It's from Latin / Greek or both. Translates to ram. It's the first astrological sign spanning the first 30 degrees of celestial longitude. And Cape Racy, I think you said, why is there 12? This is probably in part the main reason is because of the celestial longitude and how many degrees that covers. Okay. So the first 30 degrees of celestial longitude. Now, for the birthdays, I know there's going to be someone in here who's like, no, someone who's a cusp baby who's like, no, you're off a day. And I'm telling you, every website, everything you reference will give you like these kind of off by a day kind of numbers. So I went with the best info that I could get for the astrological or for the zodiac birth dates. Okay. And if you happen to be a cusp baby, you probably know that anyway. You've probably seen one set of things in astrology that say, you're an Aries, and then another one that might say you're a Pisces or a Taurus, depending on when your birthday is. Okay. Who subbed to me? Thanks, barely made it. He had to sneak in. Every damn month I can see a different time around too. That's because some of them are probably in different directions, I'm assuming. You think the leap year would throw dates off a little bit. Yeah, that's probably in part why. So birthday is between March 21st and April 19th. The modality is a cardinal sign. Okay. The element is fire. The planet is Mars. Now, this is kind of good if you are taking notes. These right here, these bullet points I have on all of them, like, Aries translates to the ram. It's the first astrological sign covering the first 30 degrees. The birth dates, modality is cardinal, element is fire, and the planet is Mars. You'll start to see as we go through each one of these classes how all of this stuff starts to connect, meaning you'll start to see Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. Okay, Mars is the planet that encompasses or that represents the first house in astrology as well. And then each one of these things though has kind of different meaning, further meaning, and we'll get into that as we go further. But right now these are just some basics, and I wanted to throw in some fun information on each one of these as we go over the 12 signs of the zodiac. So in mythology, the flying ram that rescued Phrixus and Helle, the children of the Botan king Athamas, and provided the golden fleece. So this is the ram or Aries in mythology. And there's some really interesting kind of stories here throughout mythology for each sign. There's some really, really intriguing ones. So again, first sign of the zodiac is Aries. Translates to the ram, astrological sign spanning the first 30 degrees of the celestial longitude. Birthday is March 21st to April 19th. Modality is cardinal. It's a fire sign. That's the element. The planet is Mars. Okay. Any questions, or are we ready for the next sign? If you are, just give me a thumbs up. That was cute. No, it doesn't. That's a really good question, Kelly B. What if you were born 10 days late? Does that matter at all? Nope. It matters from the time you enter this, you enter the world, this planet, however you want to put it. That is what's important. So it does not matter if you were late or if you were early. All right. So does anybody happen to know what is the second sign of the zodiac? Anybody know the second sign of the zodiac? I'll give you a hint. So you mess with the bull, you get the horns, right? Taurus gang, whoop whoop. Yes, Taurus. Yes. Whoever gets Taurus, you are correct. Oh, that's my mom. She's a Tauro, my little feisty lady. I can't deal with these tough questions. That's okay. You don't have to know. You don't have to know. That's what this class is for. So you are totally fine. All right, the second sign of the zodiac. Yeah, they're very loyal sign too. They're a good sign. I'm not just saying that because I am one. Okay, so Taurus translates to bull. It's the second astrological sign spanning from 30 to 60 degrees in celestial longitude. Birthday between April 20th and May 20th. Its modality is fixed. The element is earth. It's an earth sign. And the planet that it's affiliated with is Venus. Okay? So planet Venus. And in mythology, the sign of Taurus is associated with several myths and bull worship. Bull worship. Don't you love it? From several ancient cultures. It was the first sign of the zodiac established among the Mesopotamians, who called it the Great Bull of Heaven. Oh, how cute. I'm all surprised by it. I forgot that I added that one in there. They call it the Great Bull of Heaven. How cute is that? Love it. But what if I just want the tail? Oh, I'm dead. The tail for meaning like, hold on, what are we talking about here? All right. Any questions about Taurus, or are we ready for the third sign of the zodiac? So if we're ready for the third one, just give me a thumbs up and we will get going. Anyone remember in Flintstones had that secret society that wore the bull horns? There really is a lot of quote unquote bull worship that's known throughout history that's really well documented. Even a lot of priestesses back in the day had a lot of symbolism of bulls and stuff that they wore, like in their jewelry and stuff like that. So, okay, we got thumbs up. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. So, anybody know the next sign after Taurus? Next sign after Taurus, y'all. Who is the third sign? Or what is the third sign in the zodiac? So, if you guessed Gemini, you are correct. Ding, ding, ding. Gemini is after Taurus. The twins. Yes, indeed. Yes, twinsies. How cute, Fofa. Twinsies. Touch your noses, do it now. Okay, Brazy. You guys are silly. They call me Rose said, we know who the smarties are in class. Cute. Okay. So the third sign of the zodiac is Gemini. Okay. Gemini translates to twins. Okay. It's Latin/Greek for twins. It's the third astrological sign spanning 60 to 90 degrees of the celestial longitude. Okay. Birthdays range from May 21st to June 21st. It's a mutable sign, also an air sign. Its element is air. And the planet that governs Gemini is Mercury. Okay? So, Mercury. By the way, when I get to one of y'all's signs, like if you're an Aries, type in Aries. If you're a Taurus, type in Taurus. If you're a Gemini, type in Gemini. Or like, let's say you're a Gemini moon or something like that. You could type that in as well. I would love to know everyone's sign, um, just to know. So in mythology, in Babylonian astronomy, the stars Pollux and Castor were known as the Great Twins. Their names were Lugal Ura and Mesalamta, meaning the mighty king and the one who has arisen from the underworld. Both names are titles of Nergal. There are a few groups around me that do star chasing in the map out these signs. There totally is a connection to Mercury in retrograde. Um, and I don't want to get too far off topic, but I will tell you that Mercury is the planet of communication. So when Mercury goes in retrograde, meaning, it's almost like going backwards. That's why things like technology will mess up, and also things will kind of like the ish starts to hit the fan during Mercury in retrograde, right? That's why that there's that saying that goes around: Mercury must be in retrograde. But yes, there is that connection. And Mercury Mercury governs two signs, and so does Venus. So I don't know if you noticed, but Taurus was governed by Venus, but there will be another astrological sign that's governed by Venus as well. And there will be an additional sign that's governed by Mercury as well. But those are the only two planets that have two signs underneath them. That's just an FYI. Don't worry, you don't have to know that. You can note it if you want, but we will get to it when we get to our planetary class. Okay, so you're very welcome. Funny, my ex, who was a Gemini, was a compulsive liar. Well, the twins are supposed to be that double side, right? The good and the bad, the yin and the yang, so to speak. However, we can't judge all Geminis that way. We'll be fairly nice to Geminis right now. I'm just playing. Okay. So, and like I said, you guys, when your sign comes up, let me know, like, hey, I'm Gemini, I'm Taurus, whatever the sign is, I would love to know. Now, does anybody know the next sign after Gemini? The fourth sign of the zodiac. If you know it, go ahead and type it in. Let me know. Make a guess if you want to, that's fine. All right, so those of you that guessed Cancer, you are correct. The fourth sign of the zodiac is the crab. It's Cancer. Okay. I saw a cute comment here. Hold on. Let me see. Lady Autumn Sky, my youngest set of twins are Cancer. Oh, that's so adorable. Dry says I miss being a Cancer by 4 hours. Well, you're a cusp sign, so I'm sure you have attributes of both. Woo! Yes. Also, it's the one that has the 69 logo. Okay, so the fourth sign of the zodiac is Cancer. And Cancer is Latin/Greek for crab. It's the fourth astrological sign, spanning from 90 to 120 degrees in the celestial longitude, okay? Birthday June 22nd through July 22nd. It's a cardinal sign. Also, its element is water. And the planet that rules it is the moon. The moon is the one who rules over Cancer. The moon. And in mythology, Latin Cancer is generic for the bird crab. We just went over that. According to Greek myth, the symbol of Cancer, often a crab, though sometimes a lobster, is based on Characnos, Greek for Cancer, a crab who was crushed under the foot of Hercules, and whose remains were placed in the sky by Hera, forming the Cancer constellation. What a story, huh? These are like I loved adding these, like these little little tidbits of information about each astrological sign and kind of the noteworthy stories about them, or just information in general in mythology and throughout time. So cute, adorable, feeling kind of crabby. Misfit, you're so silly. So now it is okay to tell my daughter she's being crabby. Yes, is she? Does she happen to be a Cancer too? That's adorable. If she is, I think that's so cute. If I'm not mistaken, isn't the topical? Hold on, what does that say, Jiraiya? The tropic of Cancer because of Cancer's place in the night sky. I'm kind of not sure what you mean by that. Clarify if you can. If not, you could tell me later or DM it to me, and I'll find out for you. That's so cute, Kelly P. That's adorable. Okay, so does anybody know who comes after Cancer? What is the fifth sign of the zodiac? If you know, go ahead and type it in the chat. If you don't know, you could guess as well. So go ahead and type it in. So if you said Leo, you are correct. The fifth sign of the zodiac is Leo. Okay, Braze got it. Good job, okay, Braze. This is how bad I said that this mom really is a Leo. Confuse the freaking signs. That's okay, Rose. That's okay. And like I said, if you guys want to take notes, feel free to, and you can always watch replay if you need to as well. So I think that's hilarious. So how did you how'd you mix up Leo and Taurus? I love it. Leo is my ascending sign, actually, like my rising sign. Ah, okay. Brace's a Leo. Whoop whoop. Arf arf. Okay, so from the Latin Greek translates to lion. No surprise there, right? It's this. Hold on. Why does it say it's the second? Scratch that out of there. Oh, I thought I checked it for all the typos too. Dang it. I'll have to fix that. But it is the fifth astrological sign, spanning from 120 to 150 degrees in celestial longitude. Okay. The birth dates cover July 23rd to August 22nd. It's a fixed fire sign. The element it's under is fire. So Leos are a fire sign. And their planetary ruler is the sun. The sun, okay? In mythology, Egyptians worshipped the constellation, which they referred to as Kenim, because it was present during the flooding of the Nile River. This event signified plentiful harvest for the upcoming year. Very neat. Oh, I will look into that, Dred. That's noted. It does, and that's why I said that, K Brace. At the beginning, I was letting everyone know that this, no matter where you go, I'm telling you, you any website you go to, you'll get you'll get one date here, one date there. So they can be off a day or two, or sometimes it's even like when I went to Wikipedia to check references, they had two different dates for some of these signs. Like, one was the 22nd, one was the 23rd. So keep that in mind. And if you're someone that's born on the cusp anyway, you are what's considered a cusp sign. So you probably have attributes from both sides, depending on your date of birth, etc. Okay, Mel, have a good day at work. Arf, arf. Jirai said, "We Leos are all powerful." Leo is a good sign. They have their they definitely have their that squiggle. I bet it's a tail. Feisty mama smacks anything with it like a whip. All right, so anybody know who comes after Leo? What is the sixth sign of the zodiac? The sixth sign, number 6. And if you don't know, go ahead, make a guess. So, if you guessed Virgo, you are correct. I love that you put Maddie. How cute is that? So, this is the constellation of Virgo, FYI. So, the sixth sign of the zodiac is Virgo. Now, Virgo translates to and or either virgin and or maiden. okay, or the Virgin Maiden. There is some reference to the Virgin Mary a little bit throughout Christianity, and Virgo. So very cool little tidbit there. This is the one I need to know about clumsy week. Oh, I'm dead. You guys are dorks. Oh, that's pretty, right? Moose did such an amazing job. I'm like, I love it so much. He just so fantastic. How did they get that girl off a stick figure horse? You know what? That's beyond me. Some of the signs, like, they're very easy to tell. Like, I feel like Taurus is the one that really, like, the constellation does look like it, but there's quite a few that you're kind of like, huh? You have to, like, turn your head. All right. So, Virgo translates to virgin and or maiden. It's the sixth astrological sign spanning from 150 to 180 degrees in celestial longitude, okay? Birthday, August 23rd to September 22nd. It's a mutable sign, and its element is earth. And remember how I said there's another sign that Mercury governs? So the planet, the other sign that Mercury does govern is Virgo right here, the sixth sign of the zodiac. In mythology, the sign is associated with Astrea. In Greek mythology, Astrea was the last immortal to abandon Earth at the end of the Silver Age. In Christianity, Jesus was born to a virgin in the town of Bethlehem. The ancient zodiac ended in the constellation Leo, in Bethlehem. The ancient zodiac ended in the constellation Leo and began with Virgo. So these are a few little tidbits in here of Virgo in mythology and throughout history. Virgo's got tons of myths associated with her as well because she is the maiden or the virgin. So any questions thus far, go ahead and ask. What's the mute? We will get to that. What I will say for now about the modality is it's a feature of each sign, and there's three different ones. There's mutable, there's fixed, and there's cardinal. Okay, but we will get to that. So it was Latin here. Well, I wanted everyone to know the roots of each sign, and that's where they are rooted. The translations, anyhow. It just hit me why he would do the signs in particular, or it just hit me why he would do the signs in particular order. Yay, class, I'm learning. Whoop, whoop, good job. Oh, nice. I love this little tidbit. So silver would be the second oldest then, Jariah? Just FYI, in Greek mythology, there were 6 different ages, starting with gold, and we're living in the dirt clay one. Yeah, so then silver would be the second oldest, correct? I think that's right. Bingo. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Look, we're all learning. I didn't know that either. I love it. All right. So, who is up after Virgo? Who's the 7th sign of the zodiac? Whom or what is the 7th sign in the zodiac? Go ahead and type it in now if you happen to know. The 7th sign of the zodiac. I'll give you a hint. It starts with an L. Is that too much of a hint? I don't know. It probably is. How there's only 12 signs. So, the next sign in the zodiac is Libra. And Libra, rather than being an animal or a person, is an object. It's the scales, right? So Libra translates to scales. It's the 7th astrological sign, and it spans from 180 to 210 degrees in celestial longitude. Birthdays are September 23rd through October 22nd. It's a cardinal sign. Also, its elemental features air. And guess what? Remember how I noted that there was another sign that Venus ruled, because Venus does rule over Taurus, but Venus also rules over Libra. Libra is the other sign that Venus rules under. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, creativity, and beauty. So in mythology, both the hours of the day and the hours of night. Okay, so this is, I want to say this real quick. This is kind of how Libra got such a fair kind or such a good rap, I guess you would say a little bit. So during this time of the year when Libra falls, this September 23rd through October 22nd, both the hours of the day and the hours of the night match each other. Hence the September equinox, okay? Thus, why the Romans put so much trust in the quote-unquote balanced sign, because those born under the sign during their time of birth, okay, the hours of the day and the hours of the night were equal to each other. Make sense? Any questions? Is there any Libras in the house, by the way? Any Libras? Come on, don't be shy. Mr. said, oh, Libra, arf, arf. Yeah, that's one that I think actually kind of matches fairly well. We're all learning. I love it. We're sharing knowledge. It's like a knowledge orgy. Nice, right? Oh, just making sure everyone's awake. By the way, you guys, while you're here, please hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please sub up to the channel. And if you'd like to become a lovey, the link is pinned to the top of the chat, or you can hit join somewhere down there. Almost somewhere down there. All right. So, Lady, I like that you noted this. This is so cute. And your name too, Lady Autumn Sky. That's probably why I like that time of year. It probably, and more than likely is why. That's so neat, right? All right. So, the 8th sign of the zodiac. 8's my favorite number. Just to FYI, in case anyone wanted to know that. But Whom or what is the eighth sign of the zodiac? Does anyone know whom or what comes after Libra? Look at you, Rose. You nailed it. You nailed it. Good job. So, the eighth sign of the zodiac is Scorpio, and this is the constellation of Scorpio that you're looking at. Good job, y'all. Eighth sign of the zodiac is Scorpio. Translates to scorpion. Okay. It's the eighth astrological sign, spanning from 210 to 240 degrees in celestial longitude. Birthdays range from October 23rd to November 22nd. It's a fixed sign. It's also the element of its elemental feature is water, and the planet that rules over Scorpio is Pluto. And if you're going to tell me that Pluto is not a planet, go on and tell me that, but it's still a planet. But yes, so Pluto is the planet that rules over Scorpio. In mythology, or according to Greek mythology, its representation as a scorpion is related to the Greek legend of Orion and how a scorpion stung him to death. Stung him to death. And another fun fact a little tidbit I'm gonna add in on here is in tarot, Scorpio is represented by the card of the major arcana of death. So very interesting indeed. Rose said, "Scary little sucker." Okay, Brazy, your favorite number is 8 too? No way, Jose. Nerd fact: the original Scorpio was a bird of prey. Hawk or falcon, can't remember. Yes, that's true. I was reading that actually. Very true indeed. I am very upset about Pluto getting misjudged and declassified as a planet and all. Just a little bitter. Just a little bitter, Betty, about it. Oh my gosh, I love Rose's hashtag justice for Pluto. That would be such a fun like hashtag to start. Like people ranting about how pissed they are that Pluto's not categorized as a planet anymore. Like this is ridiculous. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, that's hilarious. That's great. Okay, so who comes next? Whom or what comes next after Scorpio, y'all? What is the ninth sign of the zodiac? I know one of you in the chat is one of these, so hopefully they guess their own sign next. So, whom or what is the ninth sign of the zodiac, y'all? Pluto so deserves better. So, whom or what you are looking at is the constellation of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the 9th sign of the zodiac. The 9th. Good job, Miss Fate. You were first. Good job. Saggies. We all love Saggies, right? Not just because my moon sign is a Sagittarius either, but I have a great love with Sagittarius. They're a very good sign. All the signs have their own kind of unique attributes, but Sagittarius has a very big spot in my heart. So do Pisces. What did I get rid of that for? Silly me. Okay, wrong one. All right, so the 9th sign of the zodiac is Sagittarius. So this translates to archer. Now, I picked a really like old, funky looking photo, as you'll see in the graphic, but I wanted everyone to see this because I thought it was kind of weird and neat, and I just liked it. So this is an old image of Sagittarius in astrology, okay? Translates to archer. It's the 9th astrological sign, spanning from 240 to 270 degrees in the celestial longitude. Birthday range is November 22nd to December 21st. It's a mutable fire sign. And the planet that it's ruled under is Jupiter. Jupiter is also known as the planet of luck. Just an FYI there. In mythology, Sagittarius, the half human and half horse, is the centaur of mythology. A lot of you have probably seen that if you've ever seen what's that movie that got like a lot of people watch it? Percy Jackson. Oh, what was the name of that movie? I can't think of it off the top of my head. But they had a centaur in that one that was Pierce Brosnan, I think was the actor. But anywho, so in mythology, Sagittarius, the half human and half horse, is the centaur of mythology. The learned healer whose higher intelligence forms a bridge between earth and heaven. Also known as the archer, Sagittarius is represented by the symbol of a bow and arrow. What a cool sign, too, right? Oh, I feel special. You should. If you're a Sagian, you know it. Clap your bow and arrow. Oh, Lady Autumn Sky, are you a Saggy? Are you? How cute. Okay, Jason, who won the Golden Fleece, was raised by a centaur. Greek myths are riddled with astrological Easter eggs. No pun intended, right? Oh, that's your rising. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. That's my moon sign. How cute is that? My rising sign is Leo, which makes a lot of sense. What is your moon sign, Lady Autumn Sky? I think you might have told me before, but I can't remember. All right, so Now we're moving on to the 10th sign of the zodiac. Does anyone know who comes after Sagittarius? Go ahead, make a guess, or if you happen to know, type it in the chat. So the 10th sign of the zodiac is Capricorn. The goat, 10th sign of the zodiac is Capricorn, y'all. Capricorn indeed. That would be Phyllis, wherever Phyllis is. She's gonna have to watch the replay. I gotta tell her about this class. She probably will. All right, so 10th sign of the zodiac is Capricorn. Now, Capricorn translates to, quote, horned goats, okay? So goats with horns, horned goats. It's the 10th astrological sign spanning from 270 to 300 degrees in celestial longitude. Birthday time frame is December 22nd to January 19th. It's a cardinal sign. It's also an earth sign, and it's the planet that rules over, its ruling planet is Saturn. So Saturn rules over Capricorn. In mythology, okay, so this is in India, the zodiac sign of Capricorn is celebrated as the Makara Sankranti festival, marking the end of winter. So this is a time in India, it's noted that during this time of year when, Capricorn, the December 22nd through January 19th, they mark this with a festival, like a party, celebrating the end of winter. Any signs about Capricorn or any questions about Capricorn? Mind you, fun fact, Capricorn in tarot is represented by the devil. And the devil in the RWS major arcana is a horned goat or a horned human / goat man. It's the goat man. That's a whole other story, but just a little fun bit of information for y'all. Heidi, so good to see you. Oh, Heidi, I'm surprised you weren't here earlier. It may. That's a good question, Jiraiya. Actually, I think it might be Pisces that does. I think it actually might be Pisces. Maybe it is Capricorn, but I'll look into it. Oh, that's cute, Kid Brazy. Adorable. And Jiraiya, Aquarius does not come after Pisces. It's Aquarius and then Pisces. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, my dear. Oh, wait, I just give you all the answer for the next one. Dang it. Oh, well, there's only 2 left. Okay, so what comes after Capricorn, y'all? Take a wild guess. So, whom or what is the 11th sign of the zodiac? So, what you are currently looking at is the constellation of Aquarius, and Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. 11th sign of the zodiac. Oh crap, what was that? Hold please. Okay, we're good. So, 11th sign of the zodiac is Aquarius. So, Aquarius translates to water bearer. Well, let me hop back in the chat. Is there any Aquariuses in here? By the way, who's an Aquarius up in here? I would love to know. Oh yeah, I like Aquarius energy. So I have a little saying about Aquariuses. The one thing that the Aquariuses have in common is that no two Aquariuses are alike, and that's kind of the unique feature of an Aquarius, in my opinion. I think an Aquarius did enter my room. No joke. That was like out of nowhere. I was like, "What the heck?" And like fell down from the closet too. And it's like this pink. It was like this like old vase looking thing, and then this big old pink poofy dress that my daughter wore for Halloween like years ago. I don't know what's going on. Ghost. Says hi clumsy. I was trying to, but I got a lot of zip plates. I'm glad I was able to make it at all. Oh, well, I'm glad you made it too. And there's always replays, so keep that in mind, okay? So, Aquarius, 11th sign in the zodiac, translates to water bearer. It's the 11th astrological sign, spanning from 300 to 330 degrees in celestial longitude. Birthday range is January 20th to February 18th. It's a fixed air sign, and the planet that rules over is Uranus is the planet that rules over Aquarius. So Uranus is Aquarius's planet, its ruler planet, okay? I know everyone's probably was waiting for which sign has Uranus? Which sign has Uranus? It is Aquarius. So in mythology, the water carrier represented by the okay. So this is such a really like intriguing story. Wait till y'all hear this one. So in mythology, the water carrier represented by the constellation Aquarius is Ganymede, a beautiful Pygian youth. Ganymede was the son of Tros, king of Troy, according to Lucian. He was also the son of Dardanus. While tending to his father's flocks on Mount Ida, Ganymede was spotted by Zeus. The king of gods fell in love with him and flew down to the mountain in the form of a large bird, whisking Ganymede away to the heaven. Ever since, the boy has served as a cupbearer to the gods. What a story about Aquarius, right? It's so weird how they are air signs and fixed air signs at that, right? Yeah. So I automatically too, like I think when I first started learning about astrology, I would have associated Aquarius with water. So I think I get what you're saying. Shariah, you're such a nut. I love this comment. Oh, oh. Well, it's actually a he, so quite the story with Aquarius, right? The cupbearer, water bearer. Zeus just, I guess, if you're a Zeus, you have the pick of the litter, so to speak. So now we're gonna move on to the last sign of the zodiac. If you haven't guessed it, go ahead and type in the chat the very last sign of the zodiac, the 12th sign of the zodiac. Whom or what is the 12th sign? So you are currently looking at the 12th sign of the zodiac, which is Pisces. The 12th sign of the zodiac is Pisces. The fish. Now, fun fact, okay, so Pisces translates to fish or fishes, okay? Fun fact, do you see this old picture here of Pisces? In the older depictions of Pisces, each fish went into a different direction. Interesting, right? So Pisces translates to fish or fishes. It's the 12th astrological sign, spanning from 330 to 360 degrees in celestial longitude. Birthdays are from February 19th to March 20th. It's a mutable water sign. And the planet that rules over Pisces is Neptune. Neptune. In mythology, according to one Greek myth, Pisces represents the fish, sometimes represented by a shark, into which Aphrodite, also considered Venus, and her son Eros, who is also considered Cupid, transformed in order to escape the monster Typhoon. And Typhoon was actually the name of the monster in the myth. So, very cool story. Is there any Pisces in the house? Is there any fish? Any fish in the house? Where's my Pisces at? Fishy, fishy, fishies. Where'd all the fishies go? So who's a Pisces? Are you a Pisces, Lady Autumn Sky? Sounds about right. I'm always all over the place. You're a Pisces, Rose. How cute. I love it. And hold on one second. Hold, please. How weird was that? Hold on. Am I still live? I hope so. Let me share screen. My thing, everything just like glitched out. Is Mercury in retrograde? I probably should have looked that up before I I started this live today, huh? Okay, hold on. Hold please. We're on the last slide anyway. This was the last sign, so at least it didn't happen, like in the middle of all of it. You can hear me? Okay, yay! That was so weird. My Venus is also in Pisces. Nice. We wiggle in for you, clumsy. Yes, the fish always find me. I say that. They do. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so any questions? I'll go over this again real quick. But we did discuss, so the last sign of the zodiac is Pisces. The 12th sign and last sign of the zodiac is Pisces. It translates to fish or fishes. It's the 12th astrological sign, spanning from 330 to 330 degrees in celestial longitude. Birthday ranges from February 19th to March 20th. It's a mutable water sign, and its planetary ruler is Neptune. And in Greek mythology, Pisces represents the fish, sometimes represented by a shark, into which Aphrodite, also known as Venus, and her son Eros, also known as Cupid, transformed in order to escape the monster typhoon. OMG. Well, you got to bring that up now, Kate Breezy? So, question. Do we have our birth signs, but apparently the age of zodiacs run in reverse? We are in Pisces right now, but Aquarius is next. Actually, Jariah, I'm going to. So, real quick, hold on. Hold, please, Jariah. Hold that thought, okay? Hold that thought. Hold it. I will get to that, okay? So, the end. That's the end of the presentation. However, though, you stay right there, y'all, because a little like magical wizard came in here and dropped off something to me. A magic wizard is what I'd call him. So here is a view of all 12 constellations of the zodiac. Whoop whoop. Thank you, Moose. That looks so freaking fantastic. It looks so beautiful. I love it. Aren't those so cool to look at? I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's fantastic. Moose is a wizard. He totally is. Right? Claps for Moose. Right? It really was fantastic. Like I told Moose earlier, and I really mean it. I'm like, I think this little presentation he did with the astrology stuff, I think might be my favorite so far. Even I don't want to ever say it's more of a favorite than the one he made like for me personally, but I mean it's really close. Like everything just like stands out perfectly. It's so cool to look at. I love it. It's amazing. back. Yay! Moose likes to goat, so we'll play the goat for him. Everybody else, close your ears. All right, so that was for Moose. Now, real quick before I do end this, I can't believe I spent 2 hours doing this. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. Isn't it? I'm clapping. Right, Heidi? You did an amazing job. Woo! He's also really good at teaching people how to use Blender. I said that to him recently that I think he'd make a good teacher like with this type of stuff too. So I agree with you. Now, Heidi said that was so beautiful. OMG, I love that so freaking much, right? I'm telling you, he's killing it. I mean, not to toot his horn, but toot. We're gonna toot it. Now, I do want to get to this thing that Jiraiya had said. Okay, so I do want to just address this real quick. So we have our birth signs, but apparently the age zodiac runs in reverse, question mark. We are in Pisces right now, but Aquarius is next. Wondering if that isn't why Pisces is last. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now, Jiraiya, that I'm glad you threw that in there. There's a big debate going on between like kind of old school followers of astrology who say that we are actually in the sign of, or in the age of Pisces. And I believe the newer ones are saying that we're in the time of Aquarius. So, or it could be reversed. I'm not 100%, but this is a big debate amongst astrologers in particular. So just wanted to let you know that. You guys, this was fun. Did you guys like the class? Like I said, it's going to be 3 parts. So this week we were covering the 12 signs of the zodiac. Next week is going to be the 12 houses in astrology. So 12 zodiac signs, 12 houses in astrology. And all this will start to connect. So we covered the zodiac signs today, and all this is kind of going to move in like a circle around each other. They're all going to connect to one another. So I hope you guys liked it. Class was awesome. Okay, yay. Yay, I'm so excited everyone liked it. Thank you. Aquarius. Nice, good to see you, Richie. Okay, so I will see everyone later tonight. And thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. And next weekend will be the second class. Make sure you have your notifications. I already set up a playlist for this kind of subclass in particular, since it's like something special I'm doing. Not the normal, of course, tarot. But so look for the playlist. It's an astrology playlist. I think I just marked it astrology or intro to astrology or astrology 101, something like that. But I will see you all later tonight and have a good one.